another go, another way to hear the wind blow. No, it's like there's a smile, there's a drag on, dragging these balls around. A couple more nudges there. That works for me. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Do, a, D. A female D. Pray a drop of golden sun. Me a name I call myself. Far a long, long way to run. Spotify took all my money away. They once paid me well, and now they don't pay at all. Yeah, I'll do that. There we go. If only girl of my dreams will look good on the air. She'll help me grow my channel. And Cool Hat says hi. Hello, Cool. Said hi. My day's doing all right. I had a surprise visitor. Someone came by to see some of my art, which was, that was nice. That was out of the blue. So that was, thank you for asking. What a great question. Said hi. And this is my second stream for the day, so I'm feeling a little accomplished and practicing guitar while I'm doing it. So I'm doing a 2-for-1. And how's your day going? I hope good things. Said hi. What you trying to catch? Little trout, little bass, little salmonella. Anything in particular you're trying to catch? You'll need a really good pole. Well, not necessarily. You just need to be armed with wisdom. Arr. Boss. Bass, trout, pike. Ooh. All good eating. I like myself a little fresh seafood off the boat. I cook that sucker right on up and make it delish. I'm kind of a halfway decent cook. Well, that's kind of you to say. I'm kind of more noodling than anything. Noodling and practicing. Like I've been practicing. I don't know if you know who Robin the Frog is. It's Kermit's like little nephew. Halfway down the stairs is the stair where I sit, where I sit. There isn't any other day quite like it. It's not at the bottom, it's not at the top. So this is the stair that I always stop. Halfway up the stairs is the stair where I sit. There isn't any other stair quite like it. It's not at the bottom, it's not at the top. So this is the stair that I always stop. Oh, said hi, said hi, said hi. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, be courteous, kind, and forgiving. Goofy, hello, be gentle and peaceful each day. What? Do I remember you? Goofy? How could I not remember Goofy? courteous, kind, and forgiving. Be gentle and peaceful each day. Be warm and human and grateful, and have a good thing to say. Thoughtful and trustful and childlike. Be witty and happy and wise. Be honest and love all your neighbors. Be obsequious, firm, and clairvoyant. Pompous obesity, cactus. Be dull and boring and underpresent. Criticize things you don't know about. Be oblong and have your knees removed. Be tasteless, rude, and offensive. Live in a swamp, be three-dimensional. Put a live chicken in your underwear. Get all excited, go to a yawning festival. Ba-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. But I have fishing. Said hi, said hi, said hi. Oh, oh, ow. Starting to cramp. I'm sitting cross-legged. All right. 13. What do we do for damage? Let's see what the damage-o-meter says. The damage-o-meter says 35. Well, that ain't cool. 35. Well, I got 7 more minutes. Right? Yeah, this one's going a little different. Hey, Benito. How you doing, Benito? Said hi, said hi, said hi. Yeah, other side. The other side. Yuck. So, YouTube's having a little Lagerberg issues. But that's all right. Because I've been plugging right along, plowing ahead. So, something interesting happened to me, Benito. Some lady in like her 60s stopped over unexpectedly and just asked to see asked my neighbor if he could get me, because she wanted to meet the artist who hangs the paintings outside. And I'm not quite sure why. She had me show her a couple of paintings and talked a little bit and said, "Oh, I'll come back with the stuff that I've done." And I'm like, okay. So it was an interesting, very, very peculiar event that was unusual. So that's something that happened to me today. How about you, Benito? Anything awesome happening in your neck of the woods? See, right now I know half my peeps they're all out there at Strange Creek. They're all in wet tents. You know what it's like having sex at a festival? It's fucking intense. It's a play on intense. It's intense. Anyway, all these jokes aren't wieners. Just me. I am the biggest wiener of them all. Pedro says so. You may see, in my mind, Pedro's is this place called South of the Border. And as you drive down I-95 down the East Coast, it goes north-south. They have these billboards. And then for like 300 miles up and down this, there are advertisements for South of the Border. And their mascot is called Pedro. And he's got the Mexican sombrero and all that stuff. So whenever I think South of the Border, I'm always thinking Pedro. And then they would have all these bad puns and jokes on the way. It was almost like a story that these billboards told the closer you got to it to try to draw you in to stop. And when you did stop, it was like there were some like old carnival rides, and there were a couple shops you could get like, cactus snacks, and I mean it was but that was part of my childhood when my dad was one of the nicer ones. He brought us to Disney World, but we drove. So we went from Connecticut to Florida, which is like a 2 to 3 day trip. If you stop, and if you don't stop, you could conceivably do it in a day, but you probably shouldn't. Yeah, agave snacks. And then another big thing down the north-south border is pecan rolls. Is something that's very regional that you can pick up. But yeah, so it was really bizarre. But it was like an adventure. So my dad, my dad, me, my brother, my sister, my mother, we all hopped in this white Volkswagen. I'm sorry, not a Volkswagen, a white Volvo. Supposedly the safest cars, the most dependable cars ever. My dad had it thoroughly checked up before we left for the trip. He had everything ready. If it didn't break down halfway, and then he had to get all flustered because we were in the middle of nowhere, and he's got his family, and he's and the car's broken down. Well, long story short, too late. He ended up getting the car fixed. We ended up going down to Florida, but that's why I tell the South of the Border stories, because that's while we were in the back of this station wagon, this Volvo white station wagon. It was, we would be in the back eating Slim Jims and, of course, looking at stuff's going on. We didn't have phones. We didn't have stuff to do, really. But that's what we do. We talk to each other, and we watch the billboards, and if it didn't make the vacation better. So yeah, that's my South of the Border story. Not quite sure how I even went there. Oh, Pedro. See, I can go back. I can figure it out with a little time, a little engineering. They say I'm only brain dead in half of my brain. See, when babies are born, they have soft spots on their heads, and you're not supposed to poke at them because you can damage the very soft brain inside. Well, my uncles and my aunts, they used mallets and chisels, and I blame them for the way I really am. Pounding at that. So I didn't have pictures of that. I remember good old past. See, it's tough not to dwell there, though. Because you start going down memory lane, you start going, remember when it's all seemed bright. Not a care in the world. I didn't want to go to school at all. I wanted to stay home and chill. I studied martial arts right down the road. I learned all the things and all the throws. I walked around this town very many times at night. Good old Eberg, that's where I'm from. There's nothing going on. Little Eberg, that's where I'm from. All the good things are gone. What am I doing? 21. Got any ideas for the next stream name? It's supposed to be something catchy. I got my video title editor, my video editor, open on the other channel, so I can just drop new things in. Maybe I should just call it Cactus Snacks. It's not bad. Yeah, I think Cactus Snacks. Cactus Snacks it is. You know the drill.